All right, so we've got Jacqui Briggs versus a Kotal Kahn. Tell me a little bit about how these two individual decks want to play. Give me the play-by-play.
All right.
Jacqui's going first. Start with her.
All right, so Jacqui, we're looking at a water Jacqui. So we are looking at some of the amazing plays of all of her tech attacks and using water as a defense. We're gonna do a little bit. We're starting to get a little deeper into the tournament. I'm gonna take a moment. We're gonna bring up the Jacqui list, and I'm gonna just give you the highlight reel if there's anything like. So let me find her really quick.
Oh man, we got an attack on turn 1 by Kotal.
That's Tim Keefe. That is Tim Keefe for you right there.
Sawblade Strike, letting it rip.
And blocked.
It's the easy block. Dang, unfortunate. Really sets Tim back pretty much an entire turn.
Mm-hmm. So Tim's playing. I'll give you a quick rundown. Tim is playing No My Kotal.
Hell yes. No My is truly where it's at.
This was a risky. That was a rough turn 1 though.
It was. I wonder if we hit a mulligan or not, or if he was just like, I'll be fine. She's a 5.
He trusted his number. He trusted his numbers, and
yeah.
All right, let's find this Jacqui list here in the pile.
Boo Blind Slice. Yum.
Heaven said it was playing some weird stuff, so that right there makes me want to look at it. There it is.
This is some weird stuff. Resurrected Revenant is kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, Resurrected Revenant is pretty solid with Jacqui, because once you've done when you're playing on your turn, once you've done your draw up, if you're not outside of the Aircraft Smash, you don't have any reversals.
Yeah.
So you're just picking up a foundation. You're picking up a block most of the time.
That's fair.
We're playing multiples of the Talam asset. Like a lot.
Yeah. I mean, flip a foundation plus 6 damage seems pretty okay.
Yeah. If we're playing Blind Moon Blind Slice, looks like a pretty solid reversal. We saw already. We're playing Forbidden Moonset. We're playing AGS.
Speaking of Moonset.
Good turn for 1.
Refuses to check.
Top 5.
Check well.
We might have Tim Keefe cursed him here.
Yeah.
We put him on stream, and now he's just like, "Oh, my deck does not want to work."
That's okay. That's why God made games 2 and 3. You know.
Yep. All right.
Jacqui has 6 cards in hand.
6.
Normally, a Moonset pretty much spells doom for a 5-hander, but because of how backed up Kotal Kahn's staging area is himself, this actually does not feel like a very, very good play.
Yeah, this looks to be a reverberate Kotal plan, which reverberate Kotal Kahn is numbers.
Sounds like a beating, truly.
Yeah.
Finds the hand cannon, so the card can't leave.
Yep.
Yuck. Or it can't play abilities? Yeah, this can't leave. Oh yeah, this can't leave. So even though it did deal damage, it just means it goes...
Yep. It goes face up. It just goes at the end of the turn. Yes, it still goes face up. Because it has that contingency on it.
Well...
Because Kotal says, respond was returned after a non-powerful attack is played. Yeah. After it resolves, add to its owner's momentum face up. Oh, actually.
Right. I don't actually think it goes face up because it did attempts to trigger it. I'm not sure it matters, so I don't think it's worth stopping the game.
That word, if this was like a saw blade, I'd be like,
yeah.
I'd be doing some tappy. I'm like, does this work? Like, because then I gotta question Tim Keefe's logic, and then Tim's gonna give me the sigh and then explain it.
Tell me E.8.9.6.2 is the reason
why this works.
Right.
I'm not counting Tim out too early. I'm just
it was a bad turn 1 for sure.
It was just he played the risky turn 1. Look at this. This Jacqui's playing freaking Shallow Your Soul. Like, yeah, okay, cool. All right, so it does go face down. All right,
cool.
One
of the prizes that you can actually win for winning this event, or getting top cuts, full art Swallow Your Soul. So anybody at home who is interested in these real cards, I mean, these events, yeah, they're fun, but they've got some really solid prize support as well.
Yeah, like the entries for this event are Inhuman Speed and the toughest poke in junior high.
Both honestly staples inside the game.
Agreed.
One of them, Scott Sunman's absolute favorite card, Inhuman Speed. Wow, just made a whole video about it.
Hey, it's a good card.
It is.
I played in my Kunjin deck, so just like it was my end. I had to play 4. I remember the Nationals last year. I had to play 4x main because I hated Gil so much.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's like I'm not losing to this.
Jasco, so.
Yeah, I hated that format. That was a format I did not enjoy as an aggro player. So there's my opinion on Nationals last year. Was not my format. Didn't want to play it.
Speaking of Nationals, I'm really happy we're having this event this weekend because
it would have been. We probably would have been at Nationals this weekend.
Probably. I'm just glad we get to play some UniVersus.
Oh.
So we've got Tim currently crossing his arms or grabbing his chin, trying to figure out, how do I do 30 real fast? He's really, really good at that boss pose.
Yeah. He's doing his math right now. He
certainly is.
If there's one thing, the one thing I after, did you know that Tim Keefe has moved to Rochester, New York? He's a local now.
I did know that.
So he is. I can't wait till we've just been playing board games mostly, but man, I want to play some UFS with it, physical UFS, and just be like, have some back and forth with them, because I'm one of the people who started to figure out Tim Keefe's mannerisms early on.
Yeah.
Because I always somehow got paired into me at multiple events, and I'd just be playing the hard counter to his deck, and it would be, oh, I just can't win this match. It would happen and I can read people really well. That's my whole value I ever have, because that's from playing poker. For when you play enough professional poker, you learn the tricks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like, I'll tell you the best. I'll tell you a good one. Our current U.S. and world champion, Mark Tyner. Mm-hmm. If you have played professional poker, you can read Mark Tyner like a book. It's hard, but it's doable.
Yeah.
All right, so we just did a Royal Bodyguard trigger here. We dragged in the top card in. So even though this boot set is probably going to get blocked and possibly go to momentum, it's
basically discard momentum, stop Kotal's stopping progressive.
Yeah.
Right? And that's like the main thing that's happening.
Ooh.
He said, I will do damage, thank you. Unless we got a sweet out of your league coming. This 11 damage throw is for sure going to be doing 6.
Yeah.
I do love at the start of this turn, the play probably sounded something along the lines of like the end of Clue, right? Where they're counting the guns. It's like it's 2 + 3 + 1. No. It's 2 + 2 + 3.
All right, so we just activated Kotal's Enhance. So the next attack gets +2 damage. So now Tim keeps doing math. Oh.
Unless. So this puts a real damper in the plan for sure. Gonna do a quick 5 damage, but if we do happen to play an attack and we can bait it out, this is actually a +1 trigger for finding what's lost, which sounds like not a lot, but currently is at +2 damage, 1 for each, could be at +4 damage. And so taking this 5 here and baiting out another attack, it's possible that we could still get there. Yeah.
This is going to be all about does he have double reverberate, or does he have another big attack that's going to he's going to want a bamboo.
Yeah.
You got to make the offering. It's like I've been playing a lot of Hades lately. Once in a while, you gotta make a good offering to get. You gotta like offer up one of your good abilities for cash because you're just really strapped for cash. This is a situation where you're in that. You're like, you gotta give a good offer here, or you're like, whatever, no cash offered, and you're screwed.
In the previous game, we were talking about Skull Barrier and how good it is, and Bamboo Blind Slice pretty much is our current Skull Barrier.
Ooh, right? I like this play. I don't like the check. Don't like the check, but I like the play. All right, we're doing it. The barrel was enough.
I think that's a fine play because it eats up the Kotal +2, right?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does eat that +2 up.
And we no longer have a card inside of our card pool in order to build down with Bamboo. So even though we have the momentum to pay the cost, it's just not.
Here's the reverberate.
Unlucky. We do have to commit +4 damage, but Kotal Kahn's gonna get that 4 damage anyways. It's possible we still count to 24 here.
We're at desperation, so this is gonna start adding. So here's the thing: he has the Pure of Heart. So okay, so he's looking at what he's doing. He's just gonna He's gonna go right to multiple. Multiple. 1 second. He's waiting. He's gonna do.
He's using the Finding first.
Yeah.
Which is +3 damage. Why is it 3?
Oh, the Revoke.
Oh,
the Revoke entered. The Revoke does enter the card pool.
Revoke's pretty neat, huh? That's a neato card.
That's a play. I like it. All right, now that's good. Now we multiple. We destroy Shadow for another +3.
Oh my goodness! And Shadow gets to let us rebuild a card in.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I was wondering why Shadow existed in this deck, but like...
Well, Shadow's just a good protection card in general. But
fair enough.
This play... All right, look at that. So now this Reverberate is a 5-bid for 10.
Yeah.
Now we're just doing math here.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so we're blocking on... Looking at a lot here.
8.
Right.
We still have -4 that exists.
Yep.
As well as Generous Gambler in order to full block one thing. Not to mention God of Thunder existing.
+3 on that one.
Well, this is just another 10 damage attack, right?
Yeah. I think that Tim's short on numbers here because of the bad check. If he didn't do the bad check, he was fine. Because then he could just Kotal and...
It'd have been just more damage to have Kotal, right? But
it's
certainly an all-in play.
Yeah.
Hoping that Jacqui just doesn't accidentally find an attack.
Yeah, because you're just going like +4. You're just going -4, -4, -2. You go to 1 and just hope they don't have another reversal.
Yeah.
To anything you're doing. So it would have been
it's
4.
It's just more damage than the 3, right?
Yeah. So it would have been 4. Let's see here. So it would have been. So it would have been for 12. The first one would have been for 12. The next one would have been for 14. The last one would have been for 14. Plus the findings.
Well,
yeah,
we're saying if we kept the check the same and just committed the other finding and kept Kotal, right?
Yeah.
Like with the findings, it's way over.
Yeah. Yeah, just if he had not checked a 3, I think it was over. Now we're just in. Okay, so it's at 12.
Interesting. We just opted not.
He's backing off. He's protecting now. Yeah. There's the -4.
It's really unfortunate because if we just went for it, we killed him. Unless Jacqui has the mid block and she's just holding it, which even if she did, she'd have to destroy 2 of her foundations in order to get there. Yeah. And even then, still have to pass the check, right? She'd still have to check the 5. I don't know. I think one of the. I'd have just gone for it. I'd have just YOLO'd. We already started off this game fairly bad, and if I could just steal this game accidentally.
Tim has no cards in hand. He's passed. He's like, you draw 3 here. You probably have an attack. Oh, he's drawing 4. What do you got?
Yeah, if we I mean, 1 attack kills him, right? Yeah, there it is. This thing does 18 damage all by itself.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, all right, I'm gonna just show you my hand. I got all these. Are you good?
Wowzers. Huh. That was pretty good.
Like, I had a strong feeling there was at least an AGS somewhere, and I'm like, yep, that's definitely was AGS.
So none of those cards had a mid block. If we'd have gone for it, we killed him.
Yep.
Right? Is that true?
It
would have been 3 more damage, so it'd be at 9, and then another 3 damage. So I guess not. Yeah, not checking the 5 is we lost the game, which happens. Jumping into our 10-card sideboard. Trying to figure out what cards are going to be useful and not useful for the match. So what does Tim have to do to steal this second game?
Not check bad.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Tim definitely got wrecked by the checks that game.
Do you think we keep less greedy hands? Do you think we try and kill him on turn 4 instead of turn 2?
Well, here's the thing: he's going first this game, so that there is a big thing. He's gonna build. He's gonna have a strong build turn. Jacqui's gonna get to cycle through 3 cards and build and try to sculpt a perfect hand for turn 1, and then Tim's gonna just come back hard.
Yeah.
So if Tim can put her to, if Tim can go like build 4, then try to produce lethal here on turn, like between turns 2 and 3, he might be fine. Let's see what happens. He's gonna play aggressive. I don't expect the turn 1 attack from him, obviously. Let's see. Yep, Jackie's gonna mulligan first. She must have not liked that hand. Give it a good shuffle. And no Jacqui response.
Opts not to. All right, Tim's for sure listening to the stream. He's like, hey, did you want to do this?
I mean, it's not like there's information. Like, he sees more than we do. So yeah. I like, he can look at discard piles and everything. We can't even do that.
Yeah, looks like we hit solid build. Yeah, that looks good.
All right, let's talk about this Talon Foundation. CS Locky and asset. Sorry. Yep. And Local Luna.
Yep.
This card has been seen a lot of play in some of the higher up decks in Retro.
Yeah.
The one, flipping a foundation for a momentum seems to be the big play out of it.
For sure.
And then the other, if you destroy a foundation during the hand step, the stack gets +2 or -2 speed. So what this card's doing is, for Jacqui, it's giving her +6 damage because that's what she does with her tech attacks.
Yeah.
And then also a secondary response when you Generous Gambler.
Yeah, I think this card underwater with Generous Gambler and with Team Psycho Soldier is amazing.
Yeah.
And the way that I use it is under Chaos, you can play Schekther. And you have this asset and her own asset.
So you're responding. Ooh.
You're responding twice, and so you can get +2/+2 off of just any destroy ability that you want.
Okay. Kuga. Let's talk. Have you seen Kuga? Was Kuga anytime recently?
A long time ago.
All right. So Kuga is what used to be considered the best lead attack in UFS for up until I would say Blood Omen Street Fighter. This was probably with KOF 1, this was probably the strongest lead attack. And it was a 4-2 that was commit something. Commit a character, commit an asset, commit whatever you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
And right now he just went, I'm going to commit that Generous Gambler, which means I see a lot of things happening here.
Yeah, so for sure.
So right now he's done the first D. He's just Kotal Kahn for 2 to this one, 2 to the next one, because it's only a 2 damage attack. I don't know if a Kotal response was played. I assume. We always assume. But
yeah, it makes sense to get rid of it.
Yeah. Also, we're looking at discard pile. He just checked the Nomai.
He did.
Man, really? I really want to see some Nomai action happen.
I'm surprised at how little Nomai has affected the format, you know? So
I'm going to give you my take on that. If Fatality was legal, Nomai would run rampant.
Right.
Because then anybody on those 3 symbols could do the play 2 attacks, play Fatality, play Nomai turn. And the 7 hand size, any symbol aggro would just be like, all right, I'm just going to Nomai with 4 cards and good luck. So I definitely wish I'm one of those people that's very much for what? Drunken Fist Fighter. Yeah, no, the Drunken Fist Fighter is what I was looking at. So
that's something, huh?
That's a something card. That's a card you don't see very often. I'll give you a quick read down. Drunken Fist Fighter. It's a 2/5. Respond, commit, destroy 1 face down foundation. After your opponent plays an enhance ability, if this has been played at least twice this turn, whether printed on same card or another card, cancel it.
That's cool.
So what this can do, and there's as a static text of if this card is turned face down by an effect, you may turn one of your other foundations face down. Not really helpful in this situation, but
yeah,
this is really strong against Jacqui trying to do Jackie's enhance. You're like, Jacqui enhance my first attack, Jacqui enhance my second attack, play my third attack, we will kill you, and you can't now. That's where
the main reason it's in here is it stops blindfold, right?
Yeah. Also, it definitely stops the blindfold because it's like it cancels the return because you've done it multiple times. But I think that this could be used here as Jacqui too, because actually she has to stretch between each attack a little bit, but she only has 2 foundations right now, so she's a little behind the curve here because Tip Keep is pretty deep.
So, I want to go back to Nomai real fast.
All right.
I know I said in a previous video that if I could play in these retro events, if I wasn't commentating, I'd be playing Dr. Wily a bunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I was going to take those events seriously, actually, I would be playing Hellfire Impalement, Nomai, Salinka.
Wow. That sounds painfully good.
Yeah. Hey, man, did you destroy one of your foundations? Well, then I'll grab a momentum as my 4th attack. I'll play my Nomai. I'll clear all my rain dances or my moon ritual dances and then draw back up to my hand size. I'll play moon ritual dance. Hey, I'll pick up my Nomai again. There's... I think that deck is actually crazy. I think that deck's crazy. But nobody's just like, why would you play Salinka when you can play other cool characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
the original deck that I had made for Retro that I was going to play was Hellfire Impalement, Nomai, Quetzal. But then,
Quetzal got banned.
Quetzal got banned.
All right, so
we
just saw a speedboat. We just saw the Generous Gambler local Lua response play here, where +2 speed with Generous and respond +2 more speed with local Lua.
Yeah.
Jacqui has 1 foundation right now. Let's make that very clear. So we're
just kind of trying to hit him for 15, right?
Yeah.
That's just the play. He said,
"There's the revoke."
Yeah.
Revoke you. I'm very surprised. Here's the thing: is I can tell that Tim is not worried about this turret for one reason. His ominous prophecy was not activated to remove tech.
Yeah. Correct.
If that had occurred, Tim was in that situation.
At this point, I don't see how Tim loses this game. I feel like Jacqui actually had to build out her whole hand and then luck draw the top 3 in order to survive. Having both God of Thunder and Generous Gambler, great combo pieces with Loka, but like they're actually blank cards. Like, they just don't do anything.
Agreed. So right now, Tim has some interesting options. He has Surveyor. Now, if any of these things on board were questioned for, maybe I don't want to deal with them, he grabs Kuga back and taps another piece of the board down.
Yeah.
But he's not initiating that. So now we wonder this. Yeah,
no,
that's what I was like.
Card to pick up.
That's a way better card to like. What's put you to 0 foundations? This is what I think I see happening here. All right, so he out of your league the response.
I think that's actually 100% the correct move to do.
Yes.
So that this Surveyor does not just debuild you 2, and then you are actually stuck with garbage in your hand. You were going to be taking that moonset anyways, right? But now we actually have a chance to full block it because it no longer has the throw ability as well. So we essentially got to partial block.
All right, so we're hiding some momentum away. That's a strong play there. Hide the momentum. Let's play hide the momentum in UFS because that's what everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
And blocking with bamboo.
Not feeling great. Hits the reversal.
Another one? Another reversal?
Not to? Question mark. Oh, it's safe. What are we doing?
Yeah, this is safe. He did not remove.
Oh, yeah. Because that's his own separate ability. Yeah. Speaking of safe.
Sawblade. Sawblade got some damage on it.
Pay two if we've got a string. I mean, we could hit the end of this chain with a reverberate.
Yeah, this is if there is a sign of this is a reverberate turn, it's right here.
Yeah, especially with the 2 momentum, big chillin'.
Yep.
And this thing's very fast, right? It's a 4 high. Yeah,
so
4 high,
Jacqui has
Jacqui
has to block this to get something in the card pool for bamboo.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this game's over. This game is probably over if there's a reverberate somewhere.
And at this point, like, the best option is just another bamboo, right? Just because it also has the 1 high block. We got to reverberate, just kill you. Yeah.
All right, so we see 2 games here so far. One person got underbuilt, another person got underbuilt, and now we're back to Tim Cube going second, and let's see if Tim Cube can do some crazy stuff going second.
And that just really shows you the power of foundations, right? Like a lot of people, when they talk about, especially the state of even like standard, they talk about, oh my goodness, my orange cards are so good. Well, the only way you get to play those orange cards is you got the gray cards to back you up.
So let's see here. We got some. I'll give it while we're just about to start this game 3. Tables 2 and 4 have already reported. Table 2, Mike Mays won, and on table 4, Scott Sudman won.
Scott coming in once again with Life Spike. I think this is the 3rd event that he's registered Life
But
Spike
he's
for.
finally doing well with it. Like
Yes.
he decided first 2 events it seemed that I saw him play. He played a very standardish build, and I think he finally decided I have to adjust to the format. And I bet it's going on all cylinders for him. So let's see what we'll check. Maybe we'll check him out at some point today because he's always great. All right, so Tinkeef is not doing his aggressive build.
I think that is totally the right play. It is game 3. I don't think we're allowed to take those kind of risks.
No. We're going to build 4.
Build 4 feels amazing here, especially the Fool Me Twices.
Yeah. Like he has the protection with Prophecy for if he thinks that the tech insanity turn is coming, or it's like so he just doesn't die for that plan. So he's got that safety up for him. Let's
and also Jacqui Briggs built a really important foundation of Ageless and Wise, protecting himself from at least a singular moon set.
All right, so we got a build 2 from Jacqui. So now it's what does Tim want to do?
Review a foundation and punch him in the mouth. Slam down an orange card.
So a Death CA and Spike 1 are now 3-0. Interesting.
Death CA.
Yes.
I'm very interested in that character.
I bet maybe we got some stuff to look at after next
round. One of those
rally.
Characters that I cosplayed at a major.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Scorch Wheel Tengu Dive. Vroom vroom, baby.
All right, so here comes the moon set.
This card's got a really good ability. It says enhance, flip Ageless and Wise.
Cancel it. All right, so we're gonna canceling the bonus, canceling the throw bonus. Good start. Now, my first question. So here's my question.
Yeah.
There's no reason here not to. Yeah, there's no reason not here. Just like you just activate the moon set and just make him have to burn that. Like I think that's just solid here. Ooh.
Yeah, I think one thing that a lot of UniVersus players don't think about when they play the game is a lot of people want to spirit bomb and play a lot of cool stuff, but I think the game has evolved into you should be playing through your opponent's answers as you get them, right?
Yeah.
So even as you see the Ageless and Wise there and you know it's going to cancel your moonset did no damage, it got blocked. You still just play the moonset in order to get that off the table so that your next moonset you draw, whether it be 2, 3, 4, 8 turns down the road, is now live again. Like you have the resources and we draw so many cards that you just play them. Like, just play him.
Exactly. So we got a lead here from Jacqui with Swallow Your Soul. This is just there's like we are just playing at 1,000,000 miles an hour over here with these two. They're like, you got anything? They're just like they have time. They're like, it's not like we got 30 minutes.
What time is it in
game.
Rochester right now?
It is 3 p.m.
It's 3? Okay.
Yeah. You're an hour behind us, I think.
Yeah.
So we're not too bad. It's not like we're East Coast, West Coast here. You're like, oh, it's like noon. I'm like, it's 3 here.
Yeah. I was asking because, like, maybe Tim's really hungry, you know? Maybe he's just...
He might be.
He skipped lunch, and he's like, I need to kill... 33 life? Why couldn't I have a 7-hander?
All right. So this is a good card to get into momentum for a while. Saw Blade Strike.
Really lets you kind of change the pace of the game a little bit because of that gain life on all these. You can still make all your attacks really threatening and kind of pace out how your attack turns have to go because of the gain 1.
All right, so I think we just saw a discard to poolside date for -3 speed, but also draw a card because you know, good old bounce fighter.
Strong.
And
easy block with the hand cannon.
All right. So the good thing is the Saw Blade Strike will go face up at the end of turn because that's what it does.
Correct.
But he did, and he got some he got a little bit of damage in because it's a half block. So let's see what Tim decides to trace out this turn with. Okay. Ooh, Conduit of Uniting Essence.
What is the card matchup?
All right, so this card's got... Okay, so let's see here. After one of your cards is committed or flipped due to your opponent's effect, remove this to commit or flip one of their assets or foundations. Playable while committed. And also, remove... Cards cannot leave card pools due to your opponent's card effects for the rest of the turn. So he can activate that, and he can't get they can't like you play your first attack, they block reversal with bamboo, and then like you activate that, and on the you're baiting the bamboo plan. It's like, all right, you can do this, but you're not going to get far.
Hey, look, Moonset.
Moonset. Well, guess what? There's a Shadow of the Cowboy here for it.
There is a Shadow. Shadow said no, thank you. And then just gets to build itself back down. Kotal has 3 in hand. Jacqui still has her 4. Confused on what happened?
Yeah.
Opts not to?
Gain 1.
Hey.
He remembered.
Yeah, I doubt Tim Keefe flubs on something easy like that. It's just bookkeeping at that point.
I am really weird by that he, like, I think it's
that he didn't use the cowboy.
Yeah, that seems like an odd play, but
I agree.
Innocent Breeze.
What
Okay. So Innocent Breeze is the biggest thing it does is respond flip after his attack resolves, flip it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the timing of this, sadly, because we have a pending response from Kotal and a active response that's already been played that's going to trigger. Another response is
Kotal
being
for
played.
Sure goes first.
Oh yeah, Kotal goes first.
Yeah.
So
it resolves.
And it goes to momentum. But
then
you still respond and flip it?
I don't think so. Is it still considered an attack in the momentum? It's an attack card for sure, but is it an attack? That's the question.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's still considered an attack, yes, I think you should be able to. But I don't believe it's an attack. I think it's just an attack card now.
Yeah.
That's how I would rule it.
Yeah, because his thing... Oh. Ooh!
Black Bear.
Black Bear. Hello.
Kotal's just not drawing gas? Or maybe there's too many foundations for his moon sets to be hyper effective.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where it gets really fun, right? So we had game 1 and game 2 go very, very quick. Game 3, we're actually playing, I don't want to say a real game of UniVersus, because those first 2 games were for sure real. But now that both players have an established board, and we're not just being like, hey, can I count to 30? Can I count to 33? We're actually having a bit of a chess match of how do my foundations and my blocks and my board state affect my opponent's foundations, blocks, and board step.
I will say I've been one of the thing about, from my view, I'm backed away a little further from you. I've been keeping track of cards that have been staying in hand. Mm-hmm. Jacqui has 2 cards that have just been sitting in hand since turn 2. Tim has 1 card that has been staying in his hand since turn 1.
Okay. That
they have just been sculpting their plays around. So
you have to imagine that Tim's is Reverberate. What could Jacqui's be?
An AGS. I'm assuming that is my guess is it's an AGS to like start a big chain. The problem is she's probably not finding another attack. She's like finding 1 attack to attack, not finding, like, you have to find an AGS. You have to find an AGS. We also need to find another out of your league for Ominous Prophecy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he doesn't pop the prophecy, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? Prophecy is one of those prophetic cards that you have to use before it's too late. Like I don't know. As a Jacqui player, like I play this character at a major. Like
Mhm.
I don't see how you don't just jam AGS out and be like, yeah, I'll draw 3. All right, cool. I'm an 8-hander. All right, seems cool.
I mean, now you're putting yourself on your top 3 cards of your deck. If the other 4 cards in your hand are very questionable,
Yeah.
why continue? Why continue with it? So,
I just don't see how you like. I don't see how you drawing the 3 could ever be bad, right? Because if the other 4 cards in your hands are questionable, just having
you're trying to draw better. You're just trying to draw better.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Or even draw more, just more resources. Looking at the Kotal deck, what have we seen deadlock wise, right?
That is true. Let me poke into his list here.
You know what else I've noticed that I haven't seen inside of Kotal?
What's that?
There's no noob Cybots in this life deck.
That is very true. And you know what? I don't see an issue with that personally.
Do you think the noob scare is non-existent?
I think the noob scare I think here's the thing. I like noob. That's my and the thing is this, if I played this weekend, I was playing Akuma 2 with noobs in it.
Hell yeah.
Because it's just it's another face down to my math.
Yeah.
Let's see, what does he have in here for? I don't think he has anything for deadlock relations. No, he does not have any deadlock relations. All right, so we're gonna start with a single barrel.
But you don't think inside of Kotal it's worth excuse me, noob then Moonset, discard a card for +5 damage, flip noob for +6 damage, and a throw? You don't think discard 2 is worth a, what is it, 12, 17 damage throw?
Maybe. I also think that, like, I bet at some point that noobs were somewhere in Tim's mindsets for the deck, and they probably just didn't map out for him. He's played so much because he's still playing a lot of weak attack. He's still playing a lot of he's playing for those 3 damage attacks, so he gets full value off of the pumps.
I mean, hell, even blocking. My opponent leads off with some mid attack, and then you block with your noob, and then just say, "Hey, I'm just gonna negate your next your next non-tech attack is not doing damage. I will respond, and your Swallow Your Soul does nothing. It will not gain your momentum. It is not that's not a card. All by flipping a block that I've already used in my hand. like the tech attacks, sure, it's bad against this in this particular matchup, right?
Like if they were main deck, they would have come out probably.
Yeah.
Like you could still produce enough damage to kill Jacqui. We know that
for sure.
All right, so we're blocking with the cannon.
All right, so what I'm saying is I bet if we see Kotal versus that Grant Padley, I bet Kotal wants noob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, your cannon -9 damage.
Sure, oh,
give it +3. That's fine.
We just saw the flip, and now the reversal on a 6.
Dang.
So he flipped to stop him from gaining that second momentum. Jacqui's got 23 cards in hand. Tim's in deck. Tim's got 28.
I was like, what? I see 2. What are you talking about? Also, 23 is a million. What are you?
Sorry.
Man, it sure would be nice if we had a noob Cybot to block this 8-speed attack. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is for sure doing the 5 damage. It's 8 speed with 2 cards in card pool. But do we -2 with Kotal to say the next one gets bonus? We have how many momentum? 4 momentum. Just kidding. We get to stop 2 attacks. All right, so Tim's turn is over. Excuse me.
Yeah. The biggest thing I would think for Tim right now is finding if he can find a second Ominous Prophecy, so that maybe this is the turn where you play the defensive, remove tech from everything to get it back, to get the turn back into your possession.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, like we've seen that prophecy. I mean, tech is not like the main modus operandi of this Jacqui deck.
That's
which
true.
I actually think is like really smart on Jacqui not putting all her eggs in one basket. I mean, that is like the perceived weakness of the characters. Of she is predictable. This Jacqui deck is anything but.
All right, so we're going to 0 speed. All right, so we
off the saw blades.
Yep, we poster girled. Nope. Oh no, we readied. We black beared the poster girl. Okay.
Tim just said. Jacqui was like, "Why are you walking towards me?" And Tim's like, "I can't beat your ass from here."
So he readied the character. So he readied a foundation. That's okay.
Yep.
I was like, "Why did you do?" Like, all right, she's just straight up readying a foundation here.
I thought Tim was just trying to beat some ass.
I'm like, oh, I don't fear this. I'm like, okay. All right, so no prophecy response, and Jacqui's just gonna build again.
Throws cards everywhere. Yeah, we have not seen a single prophecy trigger.
Yeah. So here's the point. Yeah.
Do you think it's actually better to get rid of the Team Psycho Soldier? We could just toss it in his momentum, and then we don't have to deal with +or -4 speed on everything.
What about just getting rid of? Well, I would get rid of the Psycho Soldier over the Lua, because the Lua's he doesn't have. Now he has the Generous Gambler, so might be just get rid of the Loca, because now he has to destroy 2 cards to get the bonuses.
Well, I guess yeah, with the Gambler, yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, if he had not played a Gambler, definitely would have been put the Psycho Soldier in your momentum. Could be a play here.
Do you have you ever seen the comedian Dimitri Martin?
I know of him.
One of my favorite bits that he has is Duper Man, where it's a superhero. His name is Duper Man, but he's only useful whenever Superman is there. And together they're super duper. That's kind of how I feel about Team Psycho Soldier and Local Lua. Local Lua is definitely Duper Man, but Team Psycho Soldier and Generous Gambler are Superman. They do the job, but when you've got Local Lua, it's super duper.
Oh my god, that's oh geez, super duper.
Yeah.
All right,
this
so
is why you need commentary for card games.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we just got the 12-minute alert. So, hot reverberate launch.
and Tim said, "It's time for you to die."
Tim says, "I have enough foundations. This is now we're at that time. +1 life." Discards momentum, drags 1 in, destroys 1 for +3 damage. This is the all right. So we're doing some discard for -3, drawing 1. Tim's time, like we're playing we're trying to play interactive UFS.
Who's in the winning position here? Who do you think?
Well, we have seen all of the I think we've seen all of the Jacqui blind slices.
Mm-hmm.
So that's ouch. Okay. He just keeps finding those hand cannons.
That's what happens when you probably play 4.
Yeah. Here comes. Okay. If anything, that play was to. No, he's just gonna build to.
Did it deal damage?
He made a throw.
Okay.
He's just needed the momentum.
See Jacqui change her life. I might have just missed it.
No, yeah, Kotal changed his life. He went up to 14.
Cool. In my opinion, I actually feel like Jacqui is winning in just like pure card text, right?
Yeah. She's seen
Like
13 more cards, like seen a lot more cards than Jim. And all right, I think it's the turn.
yeah, he's like, I need to make sure that this doesn't happen. Maybe Tim has been sculpting for a little bit. And this is like a prime case. If Jacqui is sitting on those air ground smashes, actually Jacqui's not allowed to play an air ground smash for the rest of the game.
Why would you say that?
So air ground smash doesn't draw 3 anymore because we have call red-handed and black bear diner. We have 3 call red-handeds on the board every turn. Yeah.
All right, Surveyor, go. Yeah, all the AGS does is a million damage. That's all it's going to do here.
Yeah. Which, I mean, will close out the game very late.
Yep.
Unless we get rid of one of these cards. Oh, hey, look, Reverberate. Unless we get rid of one of these, but then we still have 2 more to fight through. I don't know. I feel like it's actually a losing battle. You just add the Surveyor, right?
Yeah.
Like, Surveyor was so important to him that he played one past, so make him do it again. Continue your board state. And just try and kill him.
Oh, matter of heads and tails. The weirdest version of the weirdest wording of safe ever. All right, so we just pure-hearted.
Matter of heads and tails is Matter of heads and tails is a
Champ card of Keaton Meadows.
Before the safe keyword existed, right?
Yes, and it said your opponent may not play an attack as a reversal to this attack.
Right. I mean, that's what the safe keyword just does.
Yeah, in so many words, so. But it doesn't give it safe, so it actually like stops like the giving of a keyword. There was a fact that like stop a gaining of a keyword. It stops that. It doesn't stop that because it's not doing that. It was never.
That hasn't been errated?
Nope.
Huh.
It's an as-is reading.
I love it. Because I'm pretty sure that the KOF cards that are worded that way have been errated, right?
Well, they were on the attacks, like Power Wave. It was just on the attack. It was just on the attack written like that.
Yeah.
All right. So
I've
poster
seen a base deck play Power Wave and then finish with tornado kick. just stuff their card pool under the Earth symbol with a bunch of base cards and then boop, kick.
All right. So it looks like he did a
Fool Me Twice.
No. He pure-hearted the poster girl for a turn for this attack.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to get some speed on this. He's trying to make this connect. It sounds like.
Yeah, and it is quite fast. I mean, 7 high is nothing to sneeze at. Not to mention, we could make it faster by discarding. I mean, we could discard everything, right?
Yeah.
Discard all our, or even just flip out.
I think he's thinking 6. Just gonna think 6. Not even
9.
Single barrel. Okay. Checks 5. Wins 2.
See if we can find anything off symboled from Kotal. I doubt Tim would make that kind of a play.
Discard 1. Gain 1. Try that in. So here's my question. All right, I have to do the thing. Could it do it? I was hoping he could pull off the.
Also, why would you let Jacqui draw here when I have 3 call red-handeds potentially on my board. Like, they're sitting on the board. Why not just use them, right?
I don't know, man.
That's a free draw 1. That's a free cycle. You could have made your 5-hand size character go down to a 2. And now we get to cycle again. Make him discard, and card red-handed. Card red-handed. Card red-handed. Card red-handed. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, why are they?
Like,
why
you
are they sitting here
could
doing
have
that?
easily have stopped it, and then Black Bears to bring it back. Yeah,
Correct.
this is
Like, they're even if he had double air ground smash at the very end of this, he'd have to play them on an 8 and then a 9, totally committing out his entire board. If you can survive those 2, you win. You just win.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's some
misses here.
Yeah. Man, looking at this deck, I actually am liking Jacqui under life right now, because we get Surveyor and the card that says your reversal deals 1 damage from Kurama. Just pick up Aircraft Smash every turn.
Oh my god.
But if we're gonna do that, we should just be Basilio and just play it from our discard pile every turn.
Yeah. Maybe Basilio is something, and maybe someone's got to play the next event or the next one.
Straight up, Basilio is a monster. Playing Aragon Smash or Moonset every turn. Discard 3, draw 2, play Moonset every turn. It's so annoying. He said no, thank you.
Said no like you to something. I don't even know where we're at here. Like this is where, man, I really wish I had some verbal just to get like what are they doing here?
Yeah, if there was a way for us to hear them but them not hear us, I think it'd be fine. I think I don't even know how we could do that, because like we'd have to mute, they'd have to mute, but then we couldn't hear each other, me and you. Yeah,
we'd have to have 2 instances of voice happening, right. And oh my god, like we'd have to use like we'd be on Skype, they'd be on Discord. Oh god.
6, 7, 8. Interesting. We have a face down. Okay, fixed it. Yeah, this card just says flip card red-handed.
Yeah.
And then we black bear it, and then we for sure used 3 enhances, so we put it speed to 0 and block it.
Yeah.
Easy. Because there's no way that Kotal Kahn goes into this turn not having a high block.
Six, okay.
Unless, I mean, we don't even have to bakery right now.
Yeah.
Like, even if we have a 3 high block, we check a 3, we commit everything but one of the air gun smashes and just have the bakery ready. Our bakery is committed, playable all committed.
Yeah. And then you have another caught red-handed up, and
yeah. If Jacqui doesn't attempt to draw here to flip one of these card red hands, I think it's a mistake. Yeah.
That's by all committed. That's when, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so that's blocked. Another AGS.
Because like now that we've.
So I'm there is plays on both sides here. I'm very confused by. Yeah. Why is he not trying to make him use the card red-handeds in play? This is
the exact line that I predicted. I'm so
all right. So this is on a 9, and he checked a 3. Oof.
He cannot pass it. 3,
1, 2,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He could totally commit out, which means he can't pass it. It's not worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now
he could have committed with Team Psycho Soldier and left Jacqui up, and then prayed he didn't have a high block, and then just YOLO swung. But I mean, it's Tim Keefe. He had a high block.
All right. And we're getting very close to time. So actually, I think it's we're at time. We're at time in a minute here. So, and Tim went first, correct?
No,
Tim went second. So this is going to be last shirt. Or my God, Tim is. If Tim is, and that's where I think Tim's at 24 cards in hand with Jacqui.
In deck.
yeah, like the in hand. There's Jacqui has 4 cards in hand currently. Let's see.
Feedy, you're absolutely right. Good catch. Ageless cancels Black Bear, so that's why he didn't use Caught on the hand cannon. I don't know, man. I would have done it. I would have 100% been outplayed. And even, you ready? Even if he did, he failed the second AGS. So my double card handed still worked. And
Yep.
I could Black Bear on my turn and then not get one and get one of my card handeds back.
All right, so it's starting with a Saw
And then on
Blade.
his turn, get the second one back. Like I just think personally it's the right play.
All right, we got the Saw Blade start.
But it didn't even matter because he didn't play the Aragon Smash ability. So he just gets to sit and look at card hand the whole game. Saw Blade is a throw. We only get to trigger Kotal a couple times. So I feel like the only way that we're going to be pumping this 20 damage is, well, I guess with double Saw Blade, we actually get to do it forever. Just kidding. Double. I mean, this might have been the best card to play.
Yeah.
My apologies, Tim. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. We know the face down is a Reverberate. So the face down momentum is a Reverberate, and we have the Surveyor to pick it up.
True. Throw some damage on this.
Plus 2, plus 2.
Yep.
It's going to leave.
Get anything?
Oh, you know what's a really fun play?
What's that?
We can Black Bear away our own Finding What's Lost and then reset it and get to use it again.
Ha! Ooh!
Oh no.
That's a pucker.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is, I mean, it's not lethal unless we can give it damage, right?
Yeah, because he's got, well, he only has 1 momentum, so he doesn't have enough to Celestial Beam it. That's the one thing I was checking.
He has 4 momentum.
Oh, then he definitely can Celestial Beam this.
Yes. But how do we... I mean, if we Celestial... Did we play any enhances on the first attack or on his attack? I guess we minus the speed with the future poolside.
Yeah.
So we could just put its speed to 0, right?
That's true.
I think we need 1 more enhance off of Jacqui.
Tim should be healing up here. I mean, right?
Yes. We should be healing up and paying the 2 if we're going to block this.
Yeah. Heal up. Yeah, to get 4 damage on the next.
And then play that.
Oh, yeah. So now he can't bamboo.
Yep.
Okay, so that's
now all he has to do is half block and we're fine. Block with Flame Aura, easy peasy, easiest block in the world.
The off symbol
on evil, and then pass turn because we can't play cards anymore. Seems good. Seems good. Hey, that card looks familiar.
blocked.
Dang.
That was rough. That was rough.
Huh. Reverberate on a 5, and we try and win.
Tapped out though, it's really gonna be tough.
I mean, you have to, right? Like you're not allowed.
Well, reverberates are 7. Reverberates are 7s. He has 1 card in hand.
Not to mention Royal Bodyguard.
Yeah. So it's 21.
And
well, yeah.
We can if we can figure out. So here's the last ditch play, and this is insane.
So so note one thing.
Go ahead.
Aegis and Wises are tapped. So Black Bears is there. So the first attack, he Black Bears Finding What Was Lost to get it back and ready.
Mm-hmm.
If you can play the Reverberate on a 5, ready this Finding What Was Lost with the Black Bear. And then So that's 2 more damage, or 1, 2, yeah, just 1 damage on each.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. This is all on a check.
It is actually not possible if Jacqui plays the line correctly. So we take and we play the Enhance on Celestial Being to discard our 2 momentum, use Local Lua to flip one of the future poolside dates, destroy the face-down future poolside date, putting it on the top of our discard pile. All of your attacks gain, you gain 2 on all your health. It's if it's Reverberate, he can't win.
Yeah.
It has to be, he has to check a 6 on a moon set.
Have we seen a 6?
No. not that I can think of. But, and at the same time, conversely, Link...
game 3.
Is game 3. Conversely, Jacqui has to see that line.
Yeah.
Which is really easy if they're just listening to the stream, I guess. This is Tim trying to do math right now, and I honestly just don't see how he does it.
Mm.
Man,
it's another good round, though. Jeez.
This game's way easier when you're not like playing it and stressed out.
Yeah, there's a Reverberate. Checks the 5. Game 1. Multiple.
Yeah, he's going to the exact line that you said. Yeah.
Now let's see if Jacqui sees the other. Let's see if Jacqui sees the other line. Game 1. Destroy. Yep. All right, puts it to 0.
He's just gonna block it? I mean, if he blocks it, it's over, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
For 5, yeah. So it's gonna be. I think we're looking at a draw. I mean,
well, hold on. It could come back. I mean, this should be lethal with the final, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, remember, yeah. Okay, so he has.
Well, we also have Royal Bodyguard.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get the last one at 12 damage.
Yep. Dang. Good play on both. Good plays for both.
Yeah.
Choper on a doesn't have desperation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Checks in 8. Hard checks it. Easy.
I think they're discussing now. I think they've accepted the draw.
All right. Well, congratulations to both players. We're gonna bounce out. This one was very fun.
He was trying to find it. Yeah, he was headed for a no.
He couldn't play the extra card, right?
Yeah.
So it had to be the 4th card, right?
Yeah.
If this is the 4th attack you attempt to play. Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.